That's weird. It's saying live chat is currently unavailable on the streaming dashboard. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe if I refresh the page. There it is. All right. All right. Gonna move this over. Have the chat room show up on Discord. I mean, not Discord, on OBS, so I can read it. There we go. All right, it's in there. Now I just need to take this, and I'm going to copy the link to the stream, put it on my Discord group. Let's see here, I'm live right. Whoops. Right now. Whoops, not that one. Not that one. Nope. There it is. Bingo. All right. I'm wondering if I ended up actually starting to stream too early, but I wanted to experiment with an earlier morning time for me. So right now it is currently 9:30 a.m. But hope you guys are doing good. But yes, I made sure to, instead of wearing my fucking pajamas, I decided to actually wear my damn Kobe Bryant shoes that I got a couple months back as a gift to myself. So yes, fully dressed for the day, because I've learned that if I am, I'm still just getting ready to, I decided if I got ready, like actually dressed up the same way I would when I would go out, that would make it easier for me to actually live stream or sit down and record a video. JK says hi. Lewis Baker says, Jaren, been a while since I tuned in. I see the hair is looking good still. Thanks. Lewis. Christian Ray says, what's up, Jaren? As a Spurs fan, I was upset about the Durant trade. And Christian, as a Rockets fan, I was very happy about the Durant trade. You know, my initial reaction to that, I was questioning it because I thought that Jalen Green was like part of the core team. But then I remembered how inconsistent he was in the playoffs in that first round versus the Warriors, and the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But hey, I mean, Christian, you still have Wemby, and he's only going to get better and better. So I wouldn't be too upset. Lewis says, I wonder where you stand on the Stop Killing Games drama. I don't even know what that is. Because the thing with me is I am only tuned in to a very specific part of YouTube, and I very rarely go outside of that. So I have no idea what that is. If you want to explain that to me, go ahead. Because overall, I feel like video games are in an odd spot right now, especially after hearing that Perfect Dark Perfect Dark can't catch a break. Like, every time they try to do something with Perfect Dark, it never comes out right. Mo is here. there's a big movement to force large companies like Ubisoft to keep live service games online indefinitely. Well, I don't know how that's possible, because if you look at it business-wise, if a company is losing money, then they probably have to take those live service games and shut them down. But that's why I always feel like live service games, just as a concept, suck, because you're pretty much just paying for something that's not gonna be there in the future. But I like the idea of the whole stop killing games thing, if that's what it's about, if that's about that, but I don't know realistically how that's possible. Ah, I see. Notch said, if paying for a game doesn't mean we own it, then pirating isn't stealing. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I just still feel bad, you know, because even though if some people want to look at pirating that way, I mean, there's still a big risk in doing that. Because piracy is still illegal. And I don't condone anything that's illegal. Christian said, you hear from any jobs? Well, Target didn't hire me, Academy didn't hire me, and I'm still waiting to hear back from Guitar Center and Foot Locker and Dick's Sporting Goods. You know, I got pretty annoyed because I called up Dick's Sporting Goods and I told them I put in an application, and then the manager, and then they said, okay, we'll write down your name and phone number for the manager. And I never got a fucking call back. So, excuse me, it's pretty stressful. But I saw that there was the new Kobe 5 Players Edition shoe for Caitlin Clark that's like in the same colors as the Indiana Fever. That looks pretty cool. The only place that sells those Kobe shoes that you could actually see them and buy them in person is there's a Foot Locker in Houston at the Galleria, like the biggest mall. That's also the most expensive mall. But I ended up actually buying these James Harden Adidas shoes for $20 because these are this is the Harden Volume 6. These came out, I believe, in 2022. But because they're old and outdated, but then I also found out another cool thing on this. So it's like the left foot was a size 10 and the right foot was a 9.5. And I didn't know that, but because normally in Adidas I'm a 9.5, but looks like the size 10 fit me perfectly fine. And I didn't even know that they were like mismatched, so that's probably why they were on clearance for so damn cheap. GBE Chris is good to see you again. Oh, Chris, you're the one that said you were from Dallas, right? How excited, if I remember correctly, if you're from Dallas, you must be excited that Cooper Flagg is on, that the Mavs ended up drafting Cooper Flagg. If they don't accept your application, they will just never contact you back. Yeah, I get that. Oh, so wait, JK, so that's the UK, or in England, I'm guessing. Yeah, I wish that because that's the thing is you don't really know the status of your applications until you actually look at because the most annoying one is your emails because it could get lost in the shuffle of everything. But usually I would just get a call or a text message, but I haven't gotten any of that. You're a Laker fan now because of Luka? You felt betrayed by Dallas? Yeah, Nico Harrison is one of the biggest idiots of all time. I get that. It feels like Cooper Flagg going to Dallas was him trying to redeem himself, saying, "Hey guys, it's not bad. I got Cooper Flagg right in the draft for the #1 pick. That's you guys are still okay with me, right?" That's what I'm feeling. Is Nico Harrison's internal monologue, but I didn't even realize this. So before Nico Harrison was the GM for the Mavericks, before that, he was the guy at Nike. He's the reason why Steph Curry left Nike, because when he was doing that presentation and they said his name wrong, it was because of that. Because Nico Harrison was the guy that called him Steven instead of Stephen. And he said, well, if you're not willing to do the research enough to know how to correctly pronounce my first name, what does that say about how you treat people here? No. And so he did a very smart thing. Instead of being just a guy at Nike, he got to be the guy for Under Armour. And not only that, I think he ended up getting something like 4% ownership of Under Armour. I mean, that's a big deal. And now, I know that Joel Embiid... See, this is me using my potential, Foot Locker / Dick's Sporting Goods / Champ Sports knowledge to the test. Because I know that Joel Embiid was with Under Armour for a while, but now he's like one of the very few people that's actually wearing Skechers basketball shoes. And how poetic is that? That Joel Embiid... what does that say? I think it's just funny in the grand scheme of things, the way you look at it. Like, the year he switched to wearing Skechers is when he won that pity MVP trophy. Yeah, but the other thing too that I'm planning to see a doctor about is, ever since July 5th, I've been getting really bad, I don't know what it is, if it's upper back or neck or shoulder pain, but I feel it a lot, especially whenever I turn my head, but also just general movements. Like, I don't know what it is, because this feels a lot more than just a stiff neck, because if this was a stiff neck, it would have gone away in a couple days, but now it's been 5 days and I'm still feeling a lot of pain in the upper, pretty much that area where the upper back starts and your neck and shoulders begin. Like, it's starting to concern me. So I'm just going to go to my doctor this time, get that checked out. Because I really hope it's not nerve damage, because that will be a first time in my life. But you know what? Hey, I'm not going to jump to conclusions, because you can Google anything and convince yourself that you've got something, when I feel like a lot of people's anxiety and paranoia would have been a lot less, because they had no choice but to go to the doctor. You see, I kind of hate it when people try to self-diagnose themselves by searching on Google, and then they work their brain up into a frenzy. It's like, no, just go to the fucking doctor and let the people that actually studied actually studied for this tell you what's wrong. I don't know, it's just, it annoys me sometimes hearing about when people do that. But hey, I don't know if you watched my review of Superman, but I loved it, and Keanu had a great time with it as well. I highly recommend Superman if you guys haven't seen it. The online self-diagnosed experts know better. #sarcasm. Exactly. Google automatically assumes you're having a heart attack. Yeah, because especially when I start laughing hard, and the worst part is whenever I practice singing, that's a telltale sign. Because like when I start singing, I feel that pain too. It's like I don't know what the hell it is, man. Because it's like it's not something I could try to reach and try to like massage out or something. It's like I don't know what the fuck it is. Because I've tried the typical Tylenol and ibuprofen. Tried taking those for 2 days. Nothing. It didn't help. What will be the next movie, Christian? Well, that will be Fantastic Four. That will be the one. But yeah, man, I'm so happy. Like, James Gunn finally got this universe kicked off correctly. So, I'm more like, it's a combination of being very happy and very excited, but also a lot of relief. So now James Gunn is the Kevin Feige for DC. Christian Ray says main event, but spelled Maine like the state. Yeah, I don't know too many basketball players from Maine. Who's my favorite superhero? It's Batman, even though it's a stereotype. For most people to say Batman is your favorite superhero. But, he's the one guy I identify with the most, Like, I didn't lose my parents the same way that he did, but he has all the motivation in the world to be a villain. But he chooses to be good. That's why I like Batman. Not sure. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, man, I'm just feeling that pain whenever I like try to look down. Pretty much like looking up, I feel it, the pain, and I'm trying to look down. But I'm also, I'm not even going to say what I think it is because you never want to jump to conclusions. Like villains like Black Adam, Doctor Doom. Well, you must be pretty damn excited about Avengers Doomsday coming up next year. And Omar, so if you like Black Adam, what were your thoughts on the Black Adam movie? Maybe slept wrong? Maybe, but it just feels weird because like I've had the same thing before, and like maybe it's because like my neck or something or my back was like locked into one position for several hours, and that's what caused it. But I don't know. Because like this is the first time in my life I'm experiencing like a lot of because I don't know a good way to describe the pain I'm feeling because it's like I don't know if this is like upper back or if this is like just the back of the neck. It's like all there in that area, like where the spine and the neck meet. Like I feel it there, but then I also start to feel it a little bit in the upper back. But yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure it's not like something wrong with the muscles, or maybe it is because I don't feel it like any extreme pain, but it's more so when I'm just trying to like look to the left or when I'm just turning my head a lot, like that's when it hurts. And also when I look up like this, like it's kind of like I don't know if it's like kind of like right around here, like right around this whole this. Yeah, okay, that's a bad comparison. It's sort of like right in this whole area. Like if I'm stretching myself, I can really feel it like that. Like it. Like, you know, it started off as like a 4 out of 10 pain on the 5th, but now, honestly, it's starting to get to like a 5 out of 10. Or maybe it's just a shit ton of inflammation. I don't know. Maybe a spine alignment? Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope it's not a spine. If you, so not sure, if you're talking about a spine alignment, does that mean going to the chiropractor? Because, you know, this is probably just me being anxious and paranoid, but when my dad went to the chiropractor, he passed away not too soon after that. And then my mom went to the chiropractor, and then a couple months after that, she had her stroke, you know, that caused all the bad shit, you know, to start in my life. It's just getting your back cracked. Yeah, could be, but I don't know if chiropractors are covered under my insurance. See, you guys are lucky in the UK, in Canada. You don't need to pay every time to see a doctor. Yeah, like I look back and it's still just, yeah. Like I kind of feel it like right there. Just right where the neck and the back meet. You think a spine alignment is $80 in Texas? Man, oh, I don't know. Well, of course, The Rock is egotistic. He tried to take control of DC, and then they're like, nah, no. And, you know, that's how that whole thing went away. Acupuncture? I don't know. I've never tried acupuncture before. And by the way, guys, I also uploaded my very first reaction to Oasis, like my first time sitting down and listening to Oasis. Oh, goodness gracious, I just realized I didn't even eat fucking breakfast. But I'm gonna fire up the toaster. I'll be back. So, you know what? Hey, Mo, are you at your computer right now, Mo? I think it would be better if I could, like, have you on the call on Discord and we could entertain, or you could entertain the folks in the chat while I go and get my breakfast started up. Hello.
Like 13%, but I'll stay on as long as I can because I'm not on the computer, but I'm on my phone.
Okay. Let me see. Where is? I need to look at the things here. Discord settings. I need to make sure. Let's see. Appearance, account. Where the hell is it? Oh, voice and video. Yeah. Okay, you guys should. Can you guys hear Mo at all?
Reading the chat and I have the video paused though.
You can hear him? Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, you guys can talk to Mo while we start going there. Okay, Mo, don't say anything fucked up. All right. All right, so you guys can talk to Mo while we you guys can talk to him while I make breakfast.
Breakfast. I wonder what Jaren is making. Please or no, y'all. Right now. Hear me. They said they hear me mumbling. Can you guys hear me now better? Let me know if you can hear me better. Let me know if you can hear me better. Okay, cool. That's what it was. I think I fixed it. Okay, cool. That's what it Cool. What you guys up to? What you have for breakfast?
This stuff right here. This is the motherfucking shit. It's more expensive than the other butter at the grocery store. But if you can get Kerrygold pure Irish butter, go and get it. It is worth every single damn penny.
That's the butter right there, dude. That is the best butter.
All right. All right, Mo, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I got an everything bagel with some Irish butter on it.
Dude, Irish butter is the shit. I love Irish butter. What are your thoughts on class consciousness? Class consciousness. Like consciousness, what do you mean? Like mindset? Like your mindset or like meditation? Like what are you talking about here? Like elaborate for me.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with that subject.
Damn, that bagel looks bomb though.
I need to. They're saying I should. There's some people have said I need to turn you up, but Discord. Wait, let me see. Oh, user volume. All right, try talking again, Mo.
Hey yo.
All right, now I think you're distorting a little. All right, try saying something again.
Excuse me, y'all.
All right.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, I found that
chat.
out. Julian McMahon died. The actor who played Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans.
Man, what?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
He was in this other movie with Sandra Bullock called Premonition in 2007. That one was a trippy ass movie. Like it was really made your head spin. Like Mo, when was the last time you had a bagel?
Yeah, I don't even know. I want to get one. I have to go buy some. I haven't even had one in I don't even know how long. That everything one though looks good. Did you put cream cheese on it or
No.
just butter, right? Man, that Kerrygold butter is good. That's the best butter you can buy.
And that's why it's fucking $6.
Yeah. I was gonna buy it because we went to the store yesterday. I was gonna get it, but I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to spend $6. So still have some too from last time. Somebody's at the door.
Huh?
Yo, hold on. I'll be right back. Somebody's at the door. Hold on.
I hope it's not a serial killer.
That motherfucker, don't joke like that, man. It's no good. Can you imagine somebody just walking in your house, having a knife, and just stabbing you?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know, that's one of the funniest things that I ever saw was Dave Chappelle had an extremely dark joke where like he was doing stand-up and then somebody's phone was ringing in the crowd and he said, go ahead, go answer your phone, go outside, I'm in the middle of something, come on. And then he said, and it was funny because the crowd was going ooh, like a kid getting in trouble in school, in the class, being sent to the principal's office. And then Dave said one of the funniest fucking things ever, like, it's fucked up, it's dark, but I mean, if you know Dave Chappelle, like, come on. But anyway, he said, look at us, we're going like, ooh. And he said, what if he answers the phone and found out mom is dead? It's like, ah, mama's dead, ah. Like, it made me laugh so fucking hard.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's the Red Hot Chili Pepper song, Snow.
Hey, yo. Hey, ho. Snow is good, yeah. I didn't eat breakfast either. My sugar is normal today. What you up to? You chilling?
Mm-hmm.
Man, today is weird. Have you noticed it's been like raining, like dark and cloudy?
Uh-huh.
And it's been raining a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about the flood in like San Antonio and shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy over there.
That was so fucked up.
Man, it was really messed up. People died. Like they're still saying people are missing.
Yeah, man. And it was even the scariest part about that flood that happened was it was not a storm, like it was a storm, it was a flood, but there was no warning because they were told it was just like a regular flood. Because when we get a flood warning, normally it's like maybe 5 inches, but the fact that it went up, like I saw something like it went up like 25 feet in only like 30 minutes or something, that is just nuts.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like they're saying now even the river wall got flooded too.
And it was at 3 a.m. when it happened.
Damn, 3 a.m. Shit.
Because there were lots of people whose houses got destroyed and flooded. Like, I can't imagine, like, the scariest thing ever is you just go to bed on the 4th of July and then you wake up and you're fucking underwater. That's, oh God, that's so bad. Hey guys, guess what? We're at 69 total views right now.
Damn.
I mean, that perfectly encapsulates my sense of humor and personality. I start talking about some serious shit, and then then I notice, oh look, we have 69 total views. All right, I'm gonna go put this plate back. Oh, Alex says, okay, I need to go get rid of this plate. Alex says next time Keanu is on, let him know I like his Brat shirt on the Superman review. Good music taste. Yeah, Keanu is a giant Charlie XCX fan. I have never heard a single one of her songs that Keanu says, trust me, you'll like her. Because it's because of Keanu.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you got some butter on your damn mouth.
Oh, I got butter? Where? Oh, yeah, hang on.
Hi, Jaron. When will you play some? Yeah, Helene was bad. I remember.
All right. See, Dr. Barber says it happened in my state when Helene destroyed western North Carolina. Entire towns just disappeared. Damn. Yeah, man, that's just some scary stuff. I hope everyone that was missing ends up getting found, because that is just some scary stuff that happened.
Yeah, that was... that's the last thing we need, is us to get hit here.
Yeah. Because there was a hurricane last year, but thankfully I was very lucky because
we got lucky because that one was ugly.
That was in June last year. Because I remember it was,
but that one hit really bad. I think it hit Louisiana, right, in Florida or something.
Yeah, because that hurricane, I remember it happened a couple of days after Money in the Bank last year. Hurricane Beryl? Yes, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yes, Dr. Barber, Beryl. Alex says, I feel like I could hang with you guys. Y'all are from the same mid-90s era, similar interest to my friends. Nice to know we all out here surviving. Much love to Jaron, Mo, Keanu, and the crew. Well, Alec, you forgot about Candace. My friend Candace. Yeah, she's part of the crew as well. Yeah, because one of my proudest achievements as a wrestling fan was now... Oh, wait, what's this? What did I get here? So guys, I don't know if any of you know, I have a Discord group. So if any of you haven't joined it, I'll put the link in the chat room. And Mo is the moderator there. So he's there to make sure that, because there was a guy that was fucking I don't even want to mention it.
I remember that shit.
There was some troll that got in the Discord, and he was putting some truly disgusting pictures in there.
I had to make sure I enforce the fucking rules, man. That shit is crazy.
Like who thinks of doing stuff like that?
I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all do that shit, y'all getting banned. Sorry.
Exactly. All right, so hang on. We go to the invite. Hit copy, and I'm putting the link in the page. Pasting the so Alec, her name's actually Candace. So it's it's with a K. But she hasn't been here in a while, but it's because, she's just hanging out with her family and stuff for the summer. Because, it's the last time she was here, it was for WrestleMania. Which I had
what I got. So I got a Steam sale, right? The Steam sale was yesterday.
Yeah.
The end of yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I got I got the starter Hitman game.
Yeah.
For like $6. I got Skyrim Anniversary Edition.
Oh, okay.
For like $10.
I see.
And I got The Witcher, the complete edition, for $3.
I see.
So I got a big sale.
That's good. But one of my biggest achievements was that crown thing is top for top. I think it's a new thing YouTube's doing.
It's a chatter leaderboards. Whoever chats the most wins the crown. The top.
Yeah, I think so. Like they do a ranking on like top fans, like who chats the most or types the most or whatever it is. Yeah, it's a new feature YouTube's doing on live streams. Thank you.
I think soon they're gonna start doing bits now. You know how like TikTok has like coins you can use to buy like different things. I think YouTube is doing it too.
Yeah,
they're only doing it.
I know nothing about. I know nothing about like bits on Twitch or anything. Do you all four know each other from same hometown? Yeah. Yes, Alec. We're from Houston.
Yeah. We all pretty much know
and
each other.
I will not get any more specific than that because contrary to popular belief, I like being alive. So I do not get any more specific than just saying Houston. Oh shit! Keanu's here. Keanu says, I've been playing the Wind Waker and may dive into some Donkey Kong games prior to Bonanza. Yeah, Bonanza is probably like the most... shit, Mo, I forgot to show you the trailer.
Keanu, what is the... Hey, Keanu, is the new Donkey Kong game good? I want to get it.
Well, I don't think...
Have you played it yet?
God damn it. Shit. I just felt it again. My goddamn back. Oh, fuck. Okay, now the pain is starting to ramp up. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It was at like a 4 out of 10. It's kind of starting to get it to 5, maybe 5.5 out of 10. Ah, fuck.
Wait, yeah.
Let's see. I missed out. So anyway, Alec, the thing I wanted to mention too, my proudest achievement as a wrestling fan, a new wrestling fan, was I was able to make Candace a WWE fan. She never really watched it, and now I was able to finally get her involved, like get her excited, enthusiastic about it. So I feel like I finally got to get someone excited about wrestling, and someone who's only been watching it for only 1 year.
I think I'm going to be able to come on Sunday.
Oh, you can come on. Oh, yeah. So Evolution is happening.
I think I'm going to be able to come on Sunday, bro.
It's just fucking... Okay, that'll be cool, because it's just weird to see Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair on the same
Saturday,
team.
I may not be able to, but Sunday I'll be able to.
Canty Hope Hill says you should be a voice actor. You're probably one of the very few people to say that, because a lot of people have said I've got a very shitty, whiny, immature sounding voice, so I'm glad, someone out there says you should be a voice actor. Weston says, you love wrestling, why not MMA? It's similar. It's just because I don't have cable TV, and I know that they show wrestling on ESPN and ESPN Plus, and I just can't afford a subscription to it. Weston. I can't. I've got nothing against MMA. I like the little clips of it I've seen. I've enjoyed it. It's just I can't keep up with it at the moment. You know what I was thinking? Sort of like how I got a big response. Like I got a lot of like I finally had women screaming for me when I was singing Lover by Taylor Swift at karaoke. I was thinking of doing something similar with the only Sabrina Carpenter song I've ever heard, which is the song called Please. It's just called shit. Keanu, you would know more about this. That song from Sabrina, it's called Please, 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 right? Is that the one?
That sounds so crazy.
Have you ever heard the song, Mo? I mean, I'm not going to play it on the goddamn stream because I'll get taken offline.
No, just send it to me. I'll watch it later.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? That should be a reaction video for you, Mo. Mo's first time listening to Sabrina Carpenter. Wonder how many fucking views I'll get from that. Oh, God. It fucking hurts. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, shit. It's starting to sound more and more like this is something a chiropractor would need.
Like, is it getting like more painful?
Yeah, it's starting to now. Whereas before, I would only feel the pain in my back if I would like turn my head like that. But now it's just like I feel a quick burst of pain. Like, you know what? This kind of reminds me of when I broke my pinky back in 2019 when I got like that pain, like. So maybe it really is something to do with a disc. I hope not. I really sincerely hope not. Oh, Bonehead, you're new here? Okay, so pretty much, Bonehead, I'll answer your question. The answer is no, I don't have a girlfriend yet, but this channel is not about dating. That video was an outlier that had nothing to do with the rest of my channel, Bonehead, but pretty much I'm here to let you know, Bonehead. This channel is about music, gaming, basketball, wrestling, Marvel, DC. Pretty much, if you like gaming or movies or TV or the NBA or the WWE or Marvel or DC, you'll fit in just fine here. Because usually whenever people come in here asking, do we have a girlfriend yet? And all that stuff. Typically, that just starts to lead to a bunch of toxic people showing up in the chat room. Not to say you're one of those, Bonehead, but generally, I avoid that topic because I feel like that's the only thing that gives me any big amount of views is talking about dating or depression, and I'm trying to get away from that because I want to be known as a guy that talks about my passions. Ball Knowledge said, always happy when you go live. Thanks, man. Canty Hope Pill says, do you like comics? Of course I love comics. I don't get the chance to read as often.
I have one near my house, actually.
A comic book store?
Yeah, I have one on
oh, that's cool.
Near the freeway. Yeah.
Vegetarian, holy shit, donated 40 Canadian dollars. Says, hi, man, please pay it forward in any way you can. Hey, thank you so much, Vegetarian. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Fucking hell. That back is gonna...
Stay vegetarian.
Yeah, Vegetarian is one of the most genius user names I've seen.
I know, it's a really unique name.
Mo, come on, you get it. Like, especially that he's got Beavis for his profile photo. Like, hey Beavis, or hey Butthead, yeah, Beavis. His username's Vegetarian. That's my Beavis and Butthead impression. Like, I remember Vegetarian first showed up during when I streamed Alan Wake 2.
Wait, this guy?
Yeah, Vegetarian. Yeah, I remember the first time he ever
Wait,
Yeah, it was
that was what, a
2023.
year ago?
That was November 2023, because I remember that was also at the same time when I ordered an omelet from Uber Eats, and it came over, and I remember eating that, and having a waffle.
Dang.
RJW says, my favorite Call of Duty operator. What? Canty says, bro's voice is majestical. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, but oh god, it's fucking yeah. Fuck, I don't know what the hell it is.
It's majestic.
I've also heard that, back problems is how some people end up getting addicted to painkillers. So I want to make sure. I truly hope that I don't get prescribed any of that bullshit.
Bro, if it doesn't go away,
It's like, I don't know. Yeah, vegetarian. I don't know if it's muscle pain or if it's like something wrong with a disc or if it's like nerve pain. I have no idea, but I remember.
But didn't you say you got it when you were sleeping? No,
probably, because I remember on the 4th of July, I remember like going to bed really late, and so I wasn't paying enough attention to how I was sleeping, and so maybe I just slept wrong, but it feels kind of weird that like it's been going on for 5 days, because usually like I would have thought that this would be fucking hell. I thought it would be I thought at first this was just a stiff neck, but this is starting to feel like it's a lot worse than that. Yes, Jose, I understand exactly where you're coming from. But yes, I am working on the thumbnails and being more consistent on the live stream. So this is like the second one in a row. That's starting to hurt a little. Yeah.
Do you have a little pain medicine to help it?
I don't know if it's worth taking right now, because last time, fuck it. It couldn't hurt anything.
As long as you don't OD, don't be OD.
Fuck it. That's I'll just crazy. Take fucking Tylenol, whatever. Oh, God damn it, man. Fucking had my shoe kicked the headphone cable. Yeah, this is why I wish AKG, maybe the AKG has them. I wish they would make those headphones with those detachable cables, because this is one of my favorite headphones I ever had. Sounds great, and I like the whole self-adjusting feature, but yeah, that is the weak part, is that, cables don't detach.
My headphones are wireless, and they're actually pretty good. The Benuin, I think it's called the Benuin headset or something like that. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good question. Oh, what's your favorite Pokemon? Ooh, let me see.
All right, I just took 2 Tylenol.
I like Mewtwo. Mewtwo would be my favorite Pokemon.
Jose, what do you have any like suggestions or ideas for making more engaging content? But when you do say planning things, I get what you mean, though. Like, especially with live streaming. But, now I'm on a roll again, because I have that Superman review, the Oasis reaction, and now I'm on the second live stream within, like, when was the last live stream I did? I think that was 4 days ago. Let me double check that on YouTube Studio.
Yeah, Mewtwo has good hips.
Let's see. If I click on live, when was that? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was July 5th. So yeah. So 5 days. At least that's better than what was the last one before that? Yeah, May 25th and then July 5th. Yeah. Get that. That's the whole thing is I'm caught in between two timelines. The timeline where I get lazy and say I'm not in the mood to do it, but here I am in the worst back pain of my life and saying fuck that, I'm going to still be here. Because I know everyone else that does live streams, they're doing it with a regular schedule. I just have to. I have to stop saying I have to start. No, like I am going to be more consistent. Because when you say it out loud like that. That's gives you the energy to actually do it. Anyways, yes, I've got the Superman review. And I'm surprised, like, that's the most successful one I've ever done for this, just for Superman. Like, 664 views in 24 hours. That's amazing. Because my You Know My Name cover, that Chris Cornell James Bond theme cover from Casino Royale, that was uploaded June 28th, and that has 716 views. But the Superman video already got 664 views in 24 hours. But yes, I was very lucky. Me and Keanu got to go to an early screening. So yeah, I loved it.
I'm going to have to see it for sure.
Let's see. Jose says, honestly, rant videos are the best. Oh, okay. Very few on YouTube who can do it like you. Rant about music, movies, gaming. Now, when you say rant, I hope you don't mean only being mad at stuff. Because if there's anything...
Pokemon is Hitmonlee.
What?
What is Hitmonlee?
I don't know what that is. Like, my Pokemon knowledge is very, very limited.
I don't even know what he's saying. Hitmonlee.
Yeah, vegetarian. It is upper back pain. Like I'm trying to, I don't know what to do to like try to ease, other than I took Tylenol earlier.
The unknown Pokemon is weird. Makes me uncomfortable when I look at it.
Yeah. Jose says, rant about music, movies, gaming, find what people enjoy. Well, you know, that's what I do enjoy, though, Jose. Music, movies, gaming, all that stuff. TMS in when the pain moves all over the place. Yeah, it's not moving all over the place. It's just, it's local. Yeah, it's staying all in that same area.
I mean, I'm sure it's treatable. I don't think there's other wrong with it.
God. But it is.
You just got to get it figured out. You know what I mean? Like, if
it
continues,
yeah.
You don't want to mess around. It could make your body worse.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, Ragnar and Siddharth. Vegetarian says tension myoneural syndrome is where your brain cuts off blood and oxygen to various parts of your body, causing excruciating. Yeah, like the pain's not excruciating. So I would honestly call this a 5 out of 10. Or it's not constant, but I definitely feel it. And like if it's not the 5 out of 10, it's almost like a 3 or a 4 out of 10 in the background. Likely have muscular back pain. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, but of course I'm going to go to the doctor. Okay, Ragnar, what the fuck are you... Sometimes people just like to say dumb shit. And I like to block said dumb shit. Like, did you see what the fuck he wrote, Mo?
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird language. I'm like, yeah, this is like weird tongue.
Like, he's the worst. Like,
I don't know.
That guy needs to go back to high school or get a fucking, what is that called? I'm forgetting the name of it.
On YouTube is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Fucking bots, especially bots.
Yeah. GED. He looks like he needs a GED and he needs to retake some fucking English classes. Like, grammar is all over the fucking place. Oh, Alex said, he's talking about a neighborhood in the hood. Oh, that dumbass thought I was from Chicago.
It sounded like he was talking about some hood area in a block.
Yeah, he said, you from O Block? Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Hey, TJ, why don't you play games on streams? Because when I do that, I lose about the vast majority of viewers. Because it's become apparent that the YouTube audience doesn't like it when I live stream games. They'd much prefer this type of video of me, or a live stream, where I'm just simply talking to the chat room.
You gotta keep it separate from what you're doing now.
Yeah, like, it's not like, because I want to stop, like what Jose was talking about, have better planned streams. This stream, we're just chilling. We're just hanging out here. But I can do dedicated streams where I play games. I just can't do that at the moment because, number one, my PS5 is at the pawn shop. Number two, my Xbox Game Pass subscription ran out. Jose says, how does it feel to hit 20K? And do you think if you could go back and do something differently in YouTube, what would you do? Yeah, I never would have made that fucking I'm 27 and never had a girlfriend video. If there's anything I regret, I talk too much about my goddamn personal life, and I really wish that I didn't do that. But at that time, when I made that video, that viral video that I had no fucking clue would go viral, you know, at that point, I was a very low point in my life. I was extremely depressed, and I just didn't give a fuck. So I said, I'm putting this out there because I've got this shit stuck in my head, and I feel like I'm going to erupt like a volcano if I don't let it out somehow. So I thought, at the time, I felt like I couldn't exactly talk to anyone about that, and I didn't know anyone, that I feel like, they don't want to hear that and me talk about this shit. So instead, I just went ahead and said, fuck it, I'll talk to this camera at the time. Okay, Jose, when you say just delete them, okay, there is one and only one reason why I haven't deleted it, because I got a DM from a guy that said that video inspired him to not, that video inspired him to not take his own life. And he said, thank you for saving my life. Thank you for giving me the will to live. And so that's why it stays up there. Because that video gave someone the will to keep going. That's why it stays up.
That makes logical sense.
Fucking shit. Oh.
It can save somebody's life, I get to say, right?
Okay. The pain ramped up for like 10 seconds there.
Man, believe it or not, my top viewed video was Wes doing the reactions.
Oh, really?
My channel.
Like the Maggie Rogers and the Joey Diaz
context. That was funny.
Well, you have to understand, it's not the black. You're having very black and white thinking, Real Hall. Why is it bad to talk about your life on YouTube? It's not that it's bad. You have to stop thinking of things in terms of this is good or this is bad. This is a 0 out of 10 or it's a 10 out of 10. Exactly. It's exactly what you're saying, Jose. It's ruining your channel by inviting trolls if you say it did. You can upload more videos about depression and mental health. Yeah, but I'm just trying to upload more videos about the things I actually want to be known for. So, but I get where you're coming from. Oh my god. You know what? I gotta be honest, guys. Today is like the worst pain it's been in today. Like, it's kind of ramping up. Real Hall, you got nothing to be sorry about, man. Yeah, Alec, I get that. A lot of backseat drivers in the chat. Yeah. Yes, it easily invites trolls. I get that. But at the same time, you can't let that deter you if that's what you want to make. But at the current time, no, it's like, it's fine because I feel like laying down only makes it worse, because if I lay down, I'm getting paranoid that it'll be hard to get back out of bed again. So I'm just trying to keep, like, I'm good here. Like, really, like, I'd much rather be here live streaming, talking to you guys instead of just sitting around only watching YouTube videos. Siddharth says, we're glad you even tried to stream. Well, thank you, Siddharth. I appreciate that. As long as that video is up, it's going to invite trolls. Yes, I get what you mean, Jose, but that video also saved somebody's life. And so if it can save one life, there's a likely chance it will probably save more than one life. So it stays up. Because I've been to that place, and, you know, maybe if I saw that video and it wasn't me, it was some other guy, but said the same exact shit, that would probably give me the will to keep going as well. But yeah, guys, I got the Oasis reaction up. My Superman review is up, and I also did a cover of Chris Cornell's theme from Casino Royale. So I was doing that because I was excited about the new James Bond game coming out, 007 First Light. It looks so damn good. Hey, Keanu, are you still here? Are you still in the chat? Or I don't know if he's got a day off or something. I don't know if he's interested. Jose says, can't you just make new mental health videos that don't go into your personal life? I really don't get why you need to share such a vulnerable part of your life. You can save lives without showing that. I get that. I get what you mean, but it is what it is. Discord server is pretty much just a place for the people from the chat room here to just, chat with each other when I'm not streaming. Yeah, RJW, if you're not there, hang on, let me put a link for it. Here we go. But one of the biggest eye openers for me was, hey, all right, Mo, I could hear a lot of background noise. I gotta, Mo, I gotta mute you. Oh, you joined earlier? Okay. Real Hall, I seriously recommend, if you've never watched him, Real Hall, you sound like a person that would seriously benefit from. You sound like a person that would really benefit from watching Dr. K. Because he helped me a lot. I've been watching him now for.
It's the state.
I've been watching him for 3 years. Hang on, I'm gonna look for a link here. And it says that. Hang on. It says you have to be signed in, but it's free to make an account with them to just watch the stuff. But take a look at that. That is what Dr. K calls a resource pack, and it's specific videos in order, because you sound like someone that needs to work on confidence. So just start from there. But, I can't make you watch it. You have to decide if it's worth watching yourself, but I have a strong feeling a lot of the things that Dr. K talks about in those videos that I just linked to you, I've got a strong feeling that you will resonate with a lot about what he's saying. Because before I started watching Dr. K on YouTube, he was like the first guy who was a therapist making content online that felt like he was describing me better than I could describe myself. And apparently there's a lot more people that also feel that same way. Siddharth says, thoughts on Nuggets getting Valanciunas? Yeah, I think he'll be great for the Nuggets. It's nice for them to, get a big man who's not, without solely needing to rely on Jokic for everything.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm muted, right?
I mean, you were muted, yeah, before.
Okay. Sorry, that wasn't my mom.
Yeah, it's all right. It's no different than when my aunt opens the door and tries to start talking to me in the middle of a live stream.
For real. You know how it is.
Yeah. No problem, Real Hall. Yeah, if you never watched him before, he's great. Now, of course, and he'll say this in the videos, nothing he mentions should be taken as medical advice, but just as some words of encouragement to listen to. I feel like there's no one better at it than Dr. K. Because I feel like he has done more for the mental health side of, getting gamers and nerds for YouTube than anyone else. So yeah. Yeah, Siddharth says, you and Mo should start a business together. You seem like friends for life. Well, I don't know if we should do a business together, because I always hear the one thing you hear about is friends should not go and start a business together.
I mean, that's not necessarily true either. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, that was one thing that they said a lot in high school. That does feel true. A little bit, to some extent.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, back pain is going away. Exactly. Vegetarians, as so many people expect misery, and that's where they get. Exactly. I mean, it's like what I said in the lyrics in one of my songs. I said, if that's what you think, then don't be surprised. You'll be trapped under ice for the rest of your life.
What the fuck?
You enlisted in the police force in Milwaukee at 22. You're 31. You have a lot of regrets. Wish. Well, that's the thing, man. The past is the past. Pretty much what I would say is depression comes from overanalyzing the past. Anxiety comes from overanalyzing the future. And both of those things contain the same thing. They're not, your mindset is not in the present. It's not in the right here, right now.
Well, you taught me something new. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one thing I learned, or at least that's one interpretation of it. I mean, yeah, Real Hole, you're the same age as me. Yeah, like I'm 31, Mo is 30, Candace is 30, Keanu's 30. Yeah, we're the same age group. I mean, if you want to apply to university, you still can.
I mean, yeah, you're never too old to get school education. You can still go.
Your age is just a mindset, really. Like, there's people who are in their 50s, but you get so shocked when you say they're 50 because you think they're only 40 or in their late 30s.
Tough.
Now, me personally, I'm against college, but if that's something you want to do, well, I'll go and do it. Don't let anyone stop you from doing that if that's what you truly want. I mean, for me, it's not, I feel like college isn't worth it because all you're doing is guaranteeing yourself to be in debt for several years. But yeah. ATJ says,
I
what are
still
you?
have a debt. I have
Yeah.
like $10,000 debt.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Well, not for that. I got very lucky because my student debt got erased because I was at the Art Institute of Houston. And there, and I had, even though I dropped out after 6 months, or no, 8 months, I had a student loan of $6,500 to pay. And then they said that because all of their schools got shut down and they got fraud accusations, everyone who went to the Art Institute, their student loan debt was just gone. So I'm very grateful for that.
What? You lucky. Wow.
Yeah. Siddharth says, I don't see how Americans can escape the middle or lower class. It seems bad. College isn't useful. I mean, yeah, those are all valid points, Siddharth. But really, ATJ says, what are your plans for the future? My plans for the future is be consistent on YouTube and actually do it instead of saying I'm going to do it and then constantly take another fucking month or 2 months without doing anything. It's that, as well as just be a better guitar player, be a better singer.
Man, it's crazy how you got to go to school and it's not enough, and then you got to go to school again to get a degree.
I mean, the only thing that the public school system sets you up for is to be a loyal employee who obeys everything. That's it. It's outdated. And I wished it would change, but from what I see, it's the exact same right now as it was when me and Mo were still in school.
Yeah.
But bet against the economy, yeah. I just don't know how, but the only way to get my foot in the door first is I just need to get a part-time job to invest in defense contractors. Laugh my ass off.
Gonna go work today, man. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my thing is gonna die. Hold on.
Oh shit. I think Mo's phone's about to die.
I'm gonna get on my computer though here in a minute.
Oh, you were on your phone the whole time?
Yeah.
That's why your mic sounded like you were from 1999.
Shit. I'm aware.
Siddharth says, thoughts on Angel Reese? You know, it feels like the media was really trying to set it up that Caitlin Clark is the good guy, Angel Reese is the bad guy, and I knew pretty much nothing, but then I saw her on, I saw Angel Reese in that documentary that Shaq made about him taking over the basketball division of Reebok with Allen Iverson. It's a really good documentary, and she's featured on it, and she signed with Reebok, and she will be the first woman ever to get her own signature Reebok basketball shoe. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I got to see the real side of her. She's cool. It's just, and I also like that Shaq really does treat her like she's family. I think that's really cool. And like, how cool is it that, you're getting into the WNBA and you get to have lots of advice from Shaq? I think that's pretty cool. Also a musician, have you released your songs? I haven't made any songs in a while, but I will say, I think okay, so I gotta finish with what ATJ is saying. Yeah, so I have some songs on my channel, actually. Like, let me link to you the playlist. It's not that good. Production sucks on them, but you can hear them. Oh, hang on. I need to go to my channel and get the link for that. Crap. Nazi just subscribed. Thanks. I think it's because they keep trying to say that she's just as good as Caitlyn, but I mean, really, I'm looking at I'm looking at Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I'm looking at it almost like the modern day equivalent of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, but for the WNBA. Because before Caitlin Clark and before Angel Reese, it felt like, that viewership of the WNBA was extremely stagnant. But now, since they arrived, there's been so much more attention. Like, even me, like, I'm seeing so many videos of people talking about the WNBA, when just a few years ago I wasn't seeing that at all show up on my YouTube feed. So yeah, they definitely have done a lot for women's basketball. Here it is. Okay, so ATJ Archive. I am going to post a link in the chat room for you right here. Now, my singing is god-awful. This was from 2020. So I'm just preparing you in advance for that, all right? You're going to hear some really bad singing and some very, very horribly produced songs, but this is what I've made. But, oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, never mind. I don't know how to say your name, but Sele, yes, I saw it as soon as he uploaded it. Like, I have a reaction to that. Well, says thank you, really appreciated. Yeah, were you able to create a free account on the Healthy Gamer website, Real Hall? Good to visualize. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing as I fall asleep. Like, that's the key. I learned about visualizing from the YouTube channel Elmer O'Locker Jr. Like, he's fantastic. His grandfather was a member of Neville Goddard's VIP speaking, and he talks a lot about that, the law of attraction, visualization, all of that. Now, at the same time, visualization and law of attraction is not an excuse to do nothing, but I've noticed the days when I really make sure to meditate, listen, visualize, imagine the future I want as I fall asleep. I magically can just, the next day, all of a sudden, that's when I start actually working on content for YouTube. But he's another great guy to watch. I need to, let's see here. Yeah, well, your 20s coming to an end does not mean that's the end of your life, Real Hall. Like, all your see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is just ruminating over the past. You have to learn the past is the past. Time travel does not exist. But what you can do is take what you've learned from that, apply it to your present, and you can build a better future that way. But here's another guy that I recommend for you to watch. Yeah, Real Hall, waiting for time to pass on its own, that to me just sounds like a one-way ticket to having depressive episodes. That's not a good mindset to have. trust me, I know because I was there. But anyways, let me go in here. Type in at Real Hall. There we go. Real Hall. Take a look at this guy, Real Hall, and I'm gonna link for you another guy.
If you are sensitive to other...
Let me see. Pretty much there's this guy that I'm a huge fan of.
If you
and he's another guy that helped. Like, if I talk about the Mount Rushmore of YouTube mental health, I would put Dr. K, Aaron Doty, Joe Dispenza on there. There's another person I could think of. But yeah, also Real Hall. Let me see. Because I'm sending you the people I watch that help me get out of my depressive mindset, Real Hall. Let me see here. Whoops. And then there's this guy who I recommend. Yeah, so Aaron Doty, Elmer O'Locker Jr., and I will also send you Dr. K's YouTube channel as well. Watch those, bookmark those 3 channels, and just watch and just absorb all the knowledge that they have.
It's the state of...
Because I would love for you to tell me what you think of those 3. Elmer Locker Jr., Aaron Doty, and Dr. K. His channel's called Healthy Gamer, but because I started watching him in 20.
Yeah,
20
Healthy Gamer is really, really good. He knows his stuff.
Yeah, because he is one of us. He is a gamer, and he was a guy that was able to turn his life around.
I was watching a video of him. He was explaining how parents don't understand gaming.
Yes. He actually wrote a book about that called How to Raise a Healthy Gamer.
Yeah.
And he's also a parent, too. RJW said, is he also a guitarist? No, but he is a gamer. He understands us, our group of nerds. He is one of us. So I feel like he knows how to relate to us, explain things in ways that really make us, that he gets it. But the most powerful video I ever saw from...
But the reason that you are...
that I saw from Dr. K was this one. Like, this video, like, is such a nuclear bomb of unsugar-coated truth. This fucking video, like, made me cry while watching it, because it's like the hard truth stabbing you right in the fucking jugular. That's what this video feels like to me. Because he talks about this concept from Carl Jung about this archetype called puer aeternus. It's a Latin word, Latin words, but everything he said, I was fucking stunned when I watched this video. And so when I watched this, it was like, holy shit, he's describing me, like, word for word, and citing this book from the 1950s, and she perfectly nailed everything that's wrong with my generation, but it also strongly resonated as if it was speaking directly to me. But it was a book from some psychiatrist or psychologist from the 50s who was a student of Carl Jung's, and it was so just damn hitting the nail right on the head. So it can be a tough watch. I'm just letting you know right now. It can be a very hard watch, but if you really let the words in this particular video, if you truly let it sink in. No, not Ayn Rand. It's Mary Louise von Franz. That's her name. But anyways, but pretty much Dr. K was like pretty much looking at the book and interpreting it, you know, for 2025 audiences. But I'll just post this here. This is the video I'm about to link is the Real Hall is the greatest video Dr. K I've ever seen from Dr. K. Like he just goes like it's like he stabbed. When I watched this video, he was stabbing my ego and twisting the knife and not letting go. He's sort of like Randy Orton delivering 5 RKOs in a row. Or almost like being given like 3 attitude adjustments by John Cena. Or it's like being given the Riptide by Rhea Ripley, or Sister Abigail by Alexa Bliss, or like being given the oh god, the Rock Bottom or the Stunner. You get my point. Yeah, it's Marie Louise von Franz. That's the person's name. Like a brilliant psychologist from the 50s was able to accurately predict today. And she was talking about people back then. So I'm so curious if we could have taken her in a time machine and just been able to see that. But in many ways, too, I also kind of feel like Dr. K is almost like the equivalent version of that.
Yo.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mo, this video really, like, I feel like everyone needs to watch it. Like, every human being on Earth needs to see this fucking video. And I'm going to, yeah, hang on. Yes, actually, I should link it in the Discord. This is the greatest video ever made on the subject of mental health for millennials and Gen Z. Let me copy and paste it here. Like, he's gotten 269,000 views in 7 days from that.
You can have
Holy shit, I'm at 20,229. I got 208 subscribers in the last 28 days. That's great. Yeah, you see that? Like, my reaction to Oasis lived forever. Only got 41 views. Whereas, yeah, this is really telling me a lot. Like, maybe this means I should just be done with reactions, and the monetization became ineligible for monetization, which of course, is to be expected. But yeah. But I also feel like Rick Rubin is also one of my big heroes, because he talks about how like he has this audiobook that's fantastic. He has this audiobook that's called The Creative Act. Like Rick Rubin, one of the most legendary music producers ever. Like, you name it, he's produced them. Like, he's produced the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Johnny Cash, Tom Petty, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, like so many. He produced Jay-Z. Yeah, he's an icon, and a lot of the stuff he has to say about depression, about mental health, he's fantastic. Like if you just look up some podcast appearances by Rick Rubin, he's tremendous. I highly recommend him. Oh yeah, that's right. Hang on. Hey, are you still here? What's his name? ATJ Archive. I don't know if you're still here. Yes, okay, it says he's here. Or at least I could at stuff to him. Yeah, because I made a video on, what was it? You are still here. Okay. Yeah, like the last, where was it? Yes, I made, if you want to hear what my voice is like now, hang on. Get shareable link. There we go. That is the most recent song I wrote, but then the most recent video I made, or the most recent video I did related to music, was I made a cover where was it? I also made a cover of the Chris Cornell's James Bond theme for Casino Royale. These two. That's a more accurate representation of how my singing voice is today. Yeah, that's the one thing. Aaron Doty said it best here. You can have anything you dream of as long as you don't want it. Because wanting creates needy energy. And so the more you think, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, you're just reinstating you don't have it. So it's like your energy has to be in alignment with that thing that you want. It's just one of many things I learned from watching Aaron Doty. Oh God, my nose is bothering me too. Allergies. It's better now? Oh, thanks. Thanks, ATJ. Oh, that's a good comment I just read. Attachment to outcome is a sure way of never being here and never getting there. What about goals you want to achieve them? You must, yeah, that's what, so, you know what? Here, let me copy and paste this video for you, ATJ. Because that's where I learned, I learned it from Aaron Doty. He will explain it way better than I ever could. It's about detaching yourself from the outcome, unlike how me and a lot of my generation acts. It's like, you have to stop the instant gratification, and if things don't go the way you want them to, then Juan, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Juan Mbia says, hey, respond my question. Well, you should know that the proper grammar is... Okay, fuck you, buddy. Respond to my question or just delete your account. Fucking troll. And by the way, Juan, the proper grammar is, hey, respond to my question, not, hey, respond my question. Unfortunately, just because some people have access to a keyboard and an internet connection, it doesn't mean that they're going to have proper grammar. All right, GW says, charming fella. Yeah, it's like, hey, respond to my question. Or delete your account. What? That's like saying, hey, hey, thank you for saving my life. Also, I'm going to kill you right now. Like, what? Oh, shit, Mo hasn't been here for a while. I don't know why this thing is on still.
Yo.
Oh, there you are. Did you see this dumbass in the chat room that I had to block?
What the fuck?
Did you see it? The dumbass guy named Juan says, "Hey, we're like not even using the oh damn. Okay, that's starting to hurt my back now. Like when I'm getting more excited and trying to project my voice more, I start to feel it in my back. So maybe vegetarian is right. Maybe that is part of like the muscle problems or just muscular pain in the back." He says, "Hey, respond to my question." He says, "Hey, respond my question or delete your account." Like, what kind of dumbass would I be to say, well, number one, I don't even know what the fuck your question was. And if that's your attitude, I'm going to guess 9 times out of 10, his question was probably going to be, do you have a girlfriend now? That's probably what he was going to fucking ask. Dumbass.
Charming feller.
Exactly. Because I'm scrolling up and I'm not seeing jack shit. He never asked a fucking question. He was just being a piece of shit troll.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of the internet. Because guess what? Words are words. Because yes, words can be powerful, but you know what's even more powerful than that, audience? Having the power to choose whether certain words have power over you or not.
Yep.
But see, I'm doing what all the celebrities do when they read mean tweets on Jimmy Kimmel. I just laugh it off.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever see
funny.
those? Some of those are fucking hilarious. Like,
they're freaking savage.
Yeah, but one of my favorite ones is, you remember that actor Kumail Nanjiani? He was the guy on Silicon Valley on HBO, but he was also in Eternals. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I forgot what. because he said some guy was being racist towards him on Twitter and said, is your dick like multiple colors, like multiple shades of, like he said, is your dick multiple colors? And then Kumail responded by saying, yes, every shade of your mom's lipstick. That was savage. That was a good one.
That's funny as hell. Oh, man.
And then I remember there was another like mean tweet on Jimmy Kimmel where Sofia Vergara from Modern Family, she was reading one that said, she was reading something that said, why does Sofia Vergara speak English like she always has a dick in my mouth? And then Sophia said, what's wrong with... Oh, God. She said, Sophia said this. She said, what's wrong with having a dick in my mouth? Oh, man. You see, when I'm laughing really hard like that, I feel it, like the back pain comes back. Man, I woke up fucking early today. I can't believe it's only 11:29 because it almost feels like it's 1 or 2 p.m. right now.
Yeah, me, I woke up early too. I woke up like 8:30.
Yeah. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. today.
Golly, why?
Because my aunt got a ride to work.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And the guy had to go to work early, so my aunt could just, sit and wait at the Starbucks for them to open up.
The Starbucks.
Yeah, the Starbucks. Yeah, the Starbutts, as I like to call them, because coffee gives me diarrhea. So that's why I say Starbutts.
Man, I can't have too much caffeine, man. It fucks me.
Yeah.
Man.
Like John Cena said it best. He said if he drank like 2 or 3, he said he'll normally put 2 shots of espresso in his flat white coffee that he gets, but he says if I'm really feeling it, he said he'll put in 4 shots of espresso, and he said he's ready to fucking headbutt a wall because he's so roided up on caffeine, almost like Cornholio.
Man, that's crazy.
Like when Beavis transforms into Cornholio.
I remember when I used to drink a lot of sodas. I used to be off the wall, bro.
Yeah, that shit's not good for you. You know what else shocked me? Gatorade has a shit ton of sugar in it.
Man, yeah, Gatorade does. It's got like 50 grams.
Because I remember Kawhi Leonard was doing a press conference, and then he said, yeah, kids don't need to be drinking that. Like, he took the Gatorade, and then he like slapped the Gatorade off the table. He said, kids don't need to be drinking that.
It's real.
Which is funny, because the Gatorade's a sponsor for the NBA.
You think the kids like it because it's sugary, but it's like you're already giving kids candy. Yeah,
well, kids shouldn't be eating candy anyway, but I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, vegetarian says, I want all your crappuccino for my bunghole.
Yeah.
I am Cornholio. Are you threatening me? You got TP from... I need TP for my bunghole. That's Cornholio.
Crappuccino.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy for Mike Judge. Like, he really made a big giant comeback because he was able to, because he created Silicon Valley, and that show's amazing on HBO. And then he made he brought back Beavis and Butthead, and now he's bringing back King of the Hill. So the new season of King of the Hill is gonna.
Man, I can't wait to see it.
August on Hulu.
Ooh, I have Hulu too.
Yeah, you have awakened my bunghole, and now you must pay.
My mom is gonna go crazy for that. She sees the new King of the Hill.
Was she a big fan?
Yeah.
I see.
I'm gonna have to tell her.
Like Mo, who would you say, like, if you had to pick your favorite male wrestler and your favorite female wrestler, who would it be?
I would have to say EU Sky.
Oh, Io Sky. All right, good choice. What about favorite favorite male wrestler? Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's tough because like all of them are pretty good. I would have to say, I would have to. Well, are you counting like right now or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
people that are
like the
previous? I would
current,
say
like the modern
right now. I
roster.
would say John Cena.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I'd say my favorite
Either John Cena or Roman Reigns. But
okay,
like,
yeah. Because I was gonna say my two favorites I would pick would be Roman Reigns and Alexa Bliss. Because I'm so amazed at how Alexa Bliss is so short and yet she can like beat up everyone.
Yeah. I mean, that little girl's got power, you know.
Well, I mean, she's not that little anymore. She's like, what? How old is she?
Well, no, I mean, you know what I mean.
I get what you mean. Yeah. But it's good. But it's so fucking weird that her and Charlotte Flair are on the same team right now. Because I'm seeing that's gonna go south really quick. I can already feel it.
I can see potential for you, Sky, too.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss age. I'm gonna guess 35. Oh, okay, 33. Okay, I went a little high. Yeah, she's 33.
That's how old she is?
Yeah, she's 33. Oh, really? Only 2 years older than us.
Wow.
Also, guess what? This new Superman is a cougar. I mean, shit. The new Superman is dating a cougar.
Congratulations, you spoiled you motherfucker.
Spoiled? No, I'm just talking about the actors. So the thing is, David Corenswet he is the same age as us. He's 31. Actually, no, wait, let me see. No, he's 32. 32. 1 year older than us. The actor playing Superman, David Corenswet.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. And it's so fucking weird. It's so weird that Superman is the same age as us now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Thanks for deleting that message, Mo.
No problem.
What the hell was I saying? Black, we can talk about anything but that. Anything except that and dating. We can, well, okay. Pretty much that, religion, dating, and politics. That's a big no-no in this channel. Okay. I already forgot her. That's right. So Mo, when I was joking and saying Superman is dating a cougar right now, it's because David Corenswet, guy playing Superman, is 32, and Rachel Brosnahan, the actress playing Lois Lane, she's 34. Which is fun, and that's why it's a joke. Because 3 years is not a big difference whatsoever. Because the reason why we don't talk about that, ATJ, is because it only turns into toxic conversations in the chat room. Oh, good God, my fucking back. I really wish I had one of those, like those massagers that have like the giant handle that you can kind of use like a back scratcher. Like man, that would be perfect to have right now because you know what's funny? I don't think I've ever actually had a massage like going to an actual place and paying
I
for
would
it.
love to go to one. I bet you it feels so good.
I feel like that could help me with that. My top 10. Normally people ask for top 5, but a top 10 games. Okay. Number 1, The Last of Us Part 1. Number 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 3.
That one would be my top.
Number 3, Number 3, Batman Arkham Knight. Number 4, Hitman World of Assassination. Number 5, this is when it gets tricky because I can't really think of a lot. I would probably put maybe Uncharted 4 at number 5. Actually, no. If I want, or maybe because that was so excited. Yeah, I'd put Uncharted 4 at number 5. No, number 6. I would probably write down. You hate all Rockstar games? Have you ever played a Rockstar game? Because if you've played it and then you don't like it, okay, fair enough. But Rockstar is my favorite game developer of all time. Have I played Metal Gear? Yes, I have. All right, so we were at 5. Number 6. Oh boy, it's getting hard. It's like I don't like putting things in order, but if I could just think of stuff off the top of my head, if I had to think of 10 games, let's see. Number 6. What's a game that I played that I truly enjoyed? Yeah, ATJ, we are on polar opposites because, in my opinion, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the greatest game of the generation. I don't know how you can find Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto boring when there's so much to do, but it's so densely packed and with pure fun and entertainment and great characters and great writing, great dialogue. But to each his own. Yes, I have. You know what? Resident Evil 4 should go on that top 10 list for sure. Because that was my introduction, and I loved it. Resident Evil 7's great too. I never played the originals, but it's kind of hard for me to get into it with that whole top-down. Or not top-down, but
play Silent
the
Hills
fixed
too. That
camera.
game looks great.
Yeah. Never played Silent Hill either.
That game looks almost as good as Silent Hill, dude.
Well, yeah, I know they made a remake of Silent Hill 2. Well, I am excited, though, for the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. The Snake Eater remake. That's going to be great. Yeah, Konami is slowly making their way back up. Like, it took quite a couple of years, but after that whole mess with firing Kojima before the Phantom Pain came out, but
now I know Ubisoft is going down the toilet.
Oh, they've been going down the toilet for fucking years. But I'm on a Ubisoft boycott right now. Like, I refuse to play any Ubisoft games.
A lot of their games are garbage.
Their games are just the same thing. Copy and paste the formula with a different setting. That's all it is.
They need to come out with something more creative, man.
Yeah, exactly. Because like fucking Star Wars Outlaws was just The Division with a Star Wars logo slapped on it. But I will say, I loved Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Like, that is the closest game to Dark Souls that I will tolerate.
Apparently, there's GTA 4 with mods.
Oh, of course,
I
they've
didn't
been
even
doing
know
mod.
GTA 4 had mods.
Oh, of course, they've been doing that like since the PC port came out.
I think we'll check that out when I get a chance. I do have GTA 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to
I'm
wonder.
excited for Mafia the Whole Country, too.
Yeah. Mafia, yeah, the old country, that is definitely, excuse me, the next game on my most anticipated games list.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm going to pre-order it actually next week.
Yeah. Yeah, you could play that on your PC. Or at least I hope you can.
Because it should run.
Because now, like Indiana Jones, like that game on PC, they said the minimum card required was the 2060 Super.
I have the 3060.
Oh, you got a 3060. Okay. Yeah, I think the card
So
Keanu has is a
running.
2060 Super.
Oh, wow. Man, wow.
Yeah. And I pretty much have the laptop version of the 2060.
It seems like the 3060s are going to be the next one out.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to wrap it up here because my back really is starting to kill me now. I think I will just go and lay down. All right. Well, thanks, guys, for watching the stream, and thanks for joining the stream, Mo.
No problem, bro.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.